And welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be reviewing the game between Cadiz Club de Football and Football Club Barcelona, a game that ended literally minutes ago, and Barcelona dropped points once again, drawing a game which in fact we didn't have many chances, explicitly 0 in the first half. I think this is a remarkable stat which I wanted to point out, and I think that overall we didn't play our best game. We weren't creating anything, passing a bit in defense but nothing else. I think that we were missing a lot of width, and of course we're missing players like Dembélé and Sufati. Things would have changed. Special mention to Luke de Jong. Again, nothing from Luke de Jong. I'm a bit disappointed with the result, but I'm starting to be immune to this stuff. Like we're dropping points every single game. It's starting to not affect me anymore, you know. But at the end of the day, we need to get out of this bad dynamics. I think we will. But let's look at the starting 11s, guys. I think. Well, Barcelona came out with Dest, Araujo, Piqué, Mingueza. Nothing too crazy there in defense. I think it was proper defense. Then Gavi, Busquets, Frenkie de Jong. I think interesting midfield. Gavi, special mention to Gavi, of course. He did his debut in La Liga with only 17 years old. It's certainly remarkable. Somebody that's that young. Somebody that plays that well. Gavi is gonna mark an error in Football Club Barcelona. We can see it. So the only positive thing I saw from the game was Gavi, pretty much. Memphis Depay, he was unlucky, and we are too well used to Leo Messi, guys. I mean, Memphis Depay is not Leo Messi, and I feel like Leo Messi would have fixed this game. It's the typical game that Leo Messi would have fixed, and I know that we lost against Cadiz, but the other season, last season, and but they weren't the same game, you know. It wasn't that same game. At the end of the day, today's game, it's the typical game, that kind of style of play that Leo Messi would have sold. In my honest opinion, of course, I could be wrong. Well, you guys can give your opinion as well. Luke de Jong, 0, total 0 to me is a 0. SofaScore gave him a 7.1, which is, I have no idea where they got that score from, but it's a total 0 for me. Let's not be unfair, but let's give him a 2. But you know what I mean, like Luke de Jong doesn't fit the style of play. I thought that when we signed Luke de Jong, is the typical player that when you're drawing today, you put him on in the last 15 minutes, or when you're losing, you put him on in the last 15 minutes, and you look for crosses, you look for different stuff, right? You cannot start Luke de Jong. Ronald Koeman, you cannot start Luke de Jong. It's obvious you cannot start Luke de Jong. He doesn't fit at all in this team. He doesn't fit. As simple as that. And Yusuf Demir, well, what can you say about Yusuf Demir? The kid is young. The kid is developing. You can't expect him to be Messi every day. You know, I mean, Yusuf Demir has some glimpse of Leo Messi. You know, like little details, but. You know, it's a kid. You can't rely on this kid, you know. And then, well, Cadiz played their game. They weren't defensive like Granada did. You know, they were attacking. They were brave. And you know what? We were unlucky. We didn't convert those chances. Memphis had a couple good chances, which it's a pity that he missed them. To be honest, it's a bit like wet. How do you say? You know, fire powder. You know, so wet fire powder. I think that Luke de Jong doesn't do anything. Never start Luke de Jong again. Ronald Koeman. I'm not a coach, but I think you can see it. His interactions in the first half were 0. And also, there's a small detail that I want to point out. Is the amount of balls that we lost. Right. Typically, in a game, in La Liga game, we lose about 30 balls, right? 30 possessions in a game, in a whole game. Today, in the first half, we lost the possession 27 times. 27 times. That is the medium from a whole game in just one half. We ended up losing the possession 49 times in the game. 49 times in the game. 49 times in the game. We can analyze that and we can get out our conclusions, but that first half was really bad and we didn't have too much control. By the way, let's analyze also the subs. But before I do that, guys, let me talk about the red card. The red card to Frenkie de Jong, that changed the game. I think in the second half, minute around 67, something around there. That's when it happened. Frenkie de Jong risked himself a bit. He was basically missing out on a pass and well, he kind of jumped. And well, this was his reaction, right? Can you see how he's retracting his knees? That's not a second yellow card. But the referee, who didn't see it, by the way, because the referee was behind Frenkie de Jong in this case, and he couldn't see the action in a proper way. He couldn't see it. He couldn't really see it. Therefore, I don't know how he took the decision of the second yellow card. Possibly because the Cadiz player made like a big acting, deserves 2 Oscars, or maybe the linesman, the linesman maybe said something. But clearly, this marked the whole game. And I'm not gonna be complaining, guys, but we have to say it and we have to show it. And I mean, this is not the second yellow card. This doesn't deserve a red card. It just doesn't. And I think this is the negative part. Obviously, we didn't create any chances. Missing. I hope Agüero can do something when he comes back. Braithwaite, Ansu Fati. Thank God Ansu Fati is coming back very soon, man. Thank God. And Dembele. I think with Ansu Fati, Dembele on the sides, this would have been a completely different game, and we would have probably won this game. But the positive side, let's talk about the positive side. Is Gavi, guys. Gavi, as I said. Second youngest debutant in La Liga for Football Club Barcelona, 17 years old, only being the only player that debuted younger than Gavi was Ansu Fati. Okay, and this was literally two seasons ago. He played 73 minutes as a starter and played really well, guys. He played really well, right? 85 touches, 64 passes completed, 5 duels won, 2 tackles won, distance covered 10 kilometers, which is pretty intense for only playing 73 minutes. And I think Gavi, to me, was the highlight of the day, okay? It's as simple as that, the positive highlight. Obviously, the negative highlight, you can say Luke de Jong not playing, not touching the ball, literally being like an anonymous ghost, and the misses of Memphis Depay. Which I'm not going to criticize, just unlucky, just unlucky. So at the end of the day, I think that Barcelona needs to man up now. We need to forget about this. We have big games coming up, guys. We have very big games coming up, and we cannot be mentally weak for these games, And now we just need to carry on, guys. I know it's tough. It's 2 draws in a row. We're in La Liga. We're just so out. I think we're around 7th position. We're 7 points away from the lead with 1 game less, right? So if we win that game, we'll be 4 points away from Real Madrid. All matches being played. So 4 games, 4 points. El Clásico is not that far. It's the 24th of October. And we can still get ahead of Real Madrid, and we can still compete for La Liga. But playing like this, I'm losing the hope. We're losing the hope. But I'm certain of one thing, that Barcelona will change. I'm certain because we have a good team. I know the coach doesn't help. I know Ronald Koeman doesn't help. But we have a good team. By the way, something interesting, Sergio Roberto talked after the game and said that he doesn't back Ronald Koeman's words about not competing. Something that I think we all back Sergio Roberto in the statement. Reason why I made my banner, by the way, because I was very pissed off after Ronald Koeman said that we wouldn't be able to compete. Very pissed off. That's why I made my banner, which created this whole controversy where everybody's talking about now firing Koeman. It all started with the banner. It's some crazy stuff. And at the end of the day, I want to say that the players are against Ronald Koeman in that kind of sense, okay? Just in the fact that they don't back his arguments, and they don't probably back Ronald Koeman at all, you know? Just the fact that Sergio Roberto said this makes it very clear for me that the players are not with the coach, and that the players are keeping, they're remaining silent because they don't want to create some negativity that's going to punish the team overall, you know? It makes no sense. We all have to push in the same direction, and as fans we can give our opinion, obviously, you know, and club members should do that as well. So let's look at the next games, guys. As I said, we have big games ahead, and we should be strong mentally. Today we drew against Cadiz. We have Levante on Sunday. By the way, I will be going to Camp Nou on Sunday with my brother. The Champions League game against Benfica, group stages, critical that we win, because you guys know what happened in the first game. And then important games coming in from La Liga. Important games which are going to determine the outcome of La Liga, certainly, because dropping points against small teams, I think all the big teams are going to do it, sooner or later. Obviously, we just dropped 4 points against teams that, well, we did drop those points last season, exactly against Granada and against Cadiz, and we lost La Liga. So I don't know what to think, but I think positive. Atletico de Madrid coming up. This game is very close, guys. This game is very close. Okay, this is the 2nd of October, but then there is the Nations Cup, right? So there's this international break, and the players are gonna go to their national teams. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, they don't get injured, because right now we have, like, everybody's injured. Valencia, guys, 17th of October. The 20th of October, 3 days after, we play against Dinamo at home. Game that should be easy. Hopefully, we have a good amount of players. Maybe Dembele would be back by then. Agüero possibly as well. Therefore, I think Dinamo would be a good game to get them going. And then 4 days after, we play against Real Madrid. I'm telling you guys, Atletico Madrid, Valencia and Real Madrid. These are the next games, apart from Levante, of course, okay? So 4 games from La Liga: Levante, Atletico, Valencia and Real Madrid. From what I saw tonight, a lot of things have to change so we can compete in those games. Because Valencia this season is really strong. Atletico Madrid is very strong. And Real Madrid also is very strong. From these 4 guys, from these three, Barcelona, I'm sorry, man, but it's what it is. I just don't see Barcelona competing against these 3 right now, as we did today. I just don't see it. It's rough to say it, but I just don't see it. Things need to change. I think things will change. Ansu Fati is going to come back, Dembele is going to come back, Agüero is going to come back. Koeman going to be leaving. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe in the Nations League break. Maybe that's the time where he gets fired. Who knows? Everything indicates that he's on his way out. Everything indicates that. Anyways, guys. We're 300 people right now on the live stream, guys. Make sure to smash the like button. Only 77 likes. Smash the like button for the Blaugrana Planet family. I know it's tough. I know we're in a very bad situation. Barça remains, guys. The club remains. I stay in the club. I stay. And you stay with me, guys. You stay with me. Because Barça never gives up. Real culés never give up, guys. And today we're in a bad situation. Yes, we're in a bad situation. But Barcelona will come back, guys. And Barcelona will be great again. We will be great again. and you want to be in the boat when we're great again. So guys, smash that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, important you subscribe to the channel, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments. It's always interesting to hear what you guys have to say, and remain guys, remain, because real culés never give up. And now, and as I always say, visca el Barça, visca Catalunya, see you in the next live stream. Vamos Barça, joder, vamos.